To my dearest friend, since last I wrote to you, I have spent my time in the city of Oxenfurt. As to my reasons for visiting, there were some personal matters to attend to, and also I wanted to meet with another traveller who was eager to tell me a story. Like me, she wanders the world, recording it and taking notes of creatures or things that we might find of interest. Being strangers to this world, we seem to find even the most mundane events are worth recording. She spoke of a place near to Oxenfurt, just off the eastern borders, near the swamps and rivers. There are stories told at night, stories of the thick mists that swim between the ancient trees of the woods, strange sounds rumbling from its belly, dark and peculiar rumors, folk gone missing, animals being drawn deeper and deeper into the jaws of the beast. They call it the Deadwight Wood, a dark forest that seems to move and close around you, supposedly abandoned of life, but yet filled with commonly trodden paths. I was told that the air smells of rain, that it stinks of the bog and occasionally of rotting flesh. The adventuress said she did not dare to follow the roads too deeply, but that they seemed almost to beckon travellers inside, as if they were well kept and ready to receive them. She said that the trees felt as if they were watching you, staring from the shadows and waiting, whispering to each other, telling every soul that something had entered their dominion. She spoke of the sounds, the voices in the forest. They were deep and unnatural. At times they almost sounded like screams, like voices crying out. She said she heard footsteps, dark and heavy, treading the ground carefully but thumping with every fall, like branches and twisted bark. She had heard that these creatures we call Leshens occupy places such as this, but like myself, she had never seen one. But something deep down told her that the footsteps belonged to it. For what creature could sound like a tortured tree? Interestingly enough, there had once been structures built inside the woodlands, and so there had once been people that occupied them. The first she spoke of were the ruins of Unscrown Castle that once belonged to the Rumley family, a noble Redanian household, but one that had since been lost to history. Like many old places, it had been swallowed by the natural world, crumbling back into the earth. Many could wander past it, oblivious to its existence, but I am told that it was once a centre of laughter and music. She said there is another structure, but that it is far, far older. The Kilkerran ruins. She even wrote in her journal, "It is difficult to believe this abandoned pile of debris in the middle of a forest is the famed Kilkerran Palace, which, according to legend, once housed the renowned artist Gian Lorenzo's workshop. His sculptures now command high prices at auction, making Kilkerran a frequent target for plunderers seeking treasure." I did wonder what could possess folk to venture near such dark woods, but hearing what valuables lay within, it seemed inevitable that the greedy would find the courage. One day I would like to learn more about this Gian Lorenzo. Maybe I will find something in the libraries of Novigrad. I was tempted to visit the forest myself, but from last I heard, the garrison of Oxenfurt had forbidden any travel beyond the city, at least for the time being. I think the talk of treasures at the ruins had sent many collectors and criminals into a frenzy and led to the untimely deaths of a few big names. Until these murders are investigated, I cannot leave Oxenfurt. For how long I will be trapped here, I do not know. But I will write to you again soon, and maybe even on the matters of Oxenfurt herself. Thank you for your time, my friend. I wish you well and safe travels. Hello everyone, sorry there's been a delay in any new videos, but I've been really busy with work and YouTube had to be put on the back burner for a little bit. But I have a few new things coming up and a few things that I'm sure a lot of you are actually going to enjoy, so that's going to be going in the near future. Today's video was suggested by Brandon Grabber. If any of you have any other suggestions, then please leave them down below. I might not get to them straight away, but there's basically this big list for all the future videos that I'm going to make. If you'd like to help support the channel and see more animated content especially, then please consider checking out my Patreon down below. And of course, thank you to everyone who's helping to support this content over on Patreon at the moment, and yeah, it's really, really cool that people are wanting to help, and yeah, just to keep the channel alive, so thank you very much. As always, thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, I hope you go and have a very wonderful day. Butterfingers.